What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video from the 10-7 MMA show. And today we are talking about the one and only Darren Till, who has a boxing bout scheduled for January 18th. This day, January 18th, there's a million things going on. We've got UFC 311, of course, the main event. There's also a Fusion Fight League fight going on that day. So lots of things happening on January 18th, but also Misfits Boxing is having a boxing match between the one and only Darren Till, who we still love here at 10-7. Hopefully you still have some love for him as well, against Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor. Now, if you don't know who Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor is, you're like me. I really have no clue who he is. I've kind of heard the name, but he is a kind of like a social media influencer boxer guy. He does have a actual boxing record, and he's had 5 fights in mixed martial arts and Bellator. So I wanted to show you guys really quickly his record here. So it looks like in Bellator, he went 2-3. So props to him at least for getting in there and taking some MMA fights. And it looks like he's had quite a few boxing exhibition fights and boxing matches. I don't recognize any of these names. I think he mentioned at one point that he beat Tommy Fury, but I don't see that on this list here. But oh yeah, there's Tommy Fury. Oh yeah, but maybe he's claiming to have beaten him, but I guess he lost via decision. So anyways, this is who Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor is. But the reason for this video is not to talk about Anthony Taylor. It's to talk about, at its core, first of all, who is Darren Till, why we should support him, and why I'm very excited about this boxing match. And I really, really, really hope Darren Till wins. But more importantly, I've talked about this before. What makes a fighter somebody that we resonate with, that we like, that we enjoy to watch? Not only the skill, not only the technique, which Darren Till still has in spades, I believe, and I think he's going to come out and do a tremendous job, but also the personality. And really, it's about authenticity. Can you be real? Can you be yourself and not put on an act like Colby Covington or these other guys? And I wanted to show you the dichotomy between these two. You can see Anthony Taylor coming in hot, really trying to hype up the fight, and it feels super forced. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my take on this. But he's talking all this stuff that is just nonsense, and you're going to hear him begin with this whole tirade on how he's amazing and how he's at the heart of the game and everybody needs to know who he is. And then we're going to contrast that when Darren Till enters the show, see his energy, and just see how brilliantly Darren Till handles this entire exchange. And hopefully this gets you guys excited for this boxing match, which, by the way, is not pay-per-view. As long as you have the Misfits Boxing subscription, you can watch it. So check this out on Ariel Helwani show earlier today.
Yeah, I mean, look, man, ain't nobody. Hey, Ariel, you see how great I can be. You see the promos I can cut. There ain't nobody who can do things bigger than I can when it comes to promo. I'm the most electrifying man in the sports entertainment currently now.
Okay, well, they're actually telling me he's here and ready to go. So let's bring in Darren Till. Is he really there? Is Darren really there? The pride of Liverpool? And there he is. There he is, Darren Till. Hello, Darren.
Ariel, why have you got this bum on the show?
It's like right off the bat, he just goes, and he's not even joking. He said, why have you got, he's not even trying to talk trash. And I get where Darren Till's coming from two perspectives. One, he's a tremendous MMA fighter. He's had an amazing career, whatever you want to say about his last few losses in the UFC. He's had a great career. Go back and watch his fights. He's an amazing boxer, an amazing striker, Muay Thai fighter, really. But he's got great hands as well. He's had this great career. And the thing that we've always loved about Darren Till is he speaks his mind. He's true to form. He says what he feels and feels what he says. This is why, if you've forgotten about him, remember, because he's awesome. And I hope he does have a comeback in the UFC. But let's keep watching. And you can see, in my opinion, how he completely dismantles this guy. And I don't know, somebody who seems to me to be quite just putting on a charade. Check this out.
Hey, I can't even hear you. You sound like a Malteser, bud. Like, what's going on, man? I'm going to break your jaw when I see you. Watch. I promise you I'm going to finish you inside 3 rounds, Darren. I'm going to torture you. And after I torture you, I'm going to torture Jake Paul.
Hello?
Yeah, you're quiet. Well, I'm talking that energy. Look, it used to be exciting because we're a Scouser. That's Liverpool are Scousers. You're really quiet. I don't know if you're scared or bitch made.
Definitely not scared. And it's amazing because I think what's happening is you can see Darren Till is almost getting annoyed with this fake energy and with this fake persona or whatever Anthony Taylor is trying to do, and he just doesn't want to engage. And I think it's so brilliant. But you can see Anthony Taylor is trying to get him engaged to put on this fake promo for the fight, which is not needed. And again, he would know that if he was used to being true to form, true to himself, just an authentic individual like Darren Till. So let's keep watching.
Good to know, mate.
Why are you so quiet, Darren?
What do you want me to say, Ariel?
Because
Why
he
have you
know
even
he
got
about
this?
to get into a
Why have you
real
got this
fight.
bum on the show, Ariel?
Well, you are.
Because he know he about to fight a real fighter who's coming with fire. If Tommy Fury could have knocked me out, what makes you think you gonna knock me out?
If you just saw Darren Till's expression, look, he just closes his eyes. Watch this. Watch this. This is so good. I'm gonna replay it one more time.
Fire. If Tommy
He closes his eyes just in pure frustration of the nonsense that's coming out. I don't really know who Anthony Taylor is. I don't know why he's talking so proudly about himself, but I have way less interest in him now after seeing this interview. But check this out. Oh, I want to see Darren Till beat him, but check this out.
Fury could have knocked me out, what makes you think you gonna knock me out?
Why do you think Tommy Fury really pulled out the fight?
Look, man, because
You want me to tell you why? Because Tommy Fury heard that I was knocking all of the pro boxers who he sparred out, and he pulled out. It wasn't because of no head kick. It was because he knew I was knocking everyone out. So, like, I don't know what you're planning to do, but it ain't going to be knocking me out. Like, you're just going to get beat
I'm going to finish you, Darren. I'm definitely going to finish you, Darren. I promise I'm going to finish you.
Okay.
Again, it's just his expression of the way he responds is so great. Now, I pray that Darren Till wins this fight, because if he doesn't, God, it will be very disappointing. We want to see a comeback for Darren Till. We want to see him be successful. He's given us a lot of great fights in the UFC, and he's one of the most entertaining people, again, just by virtue of who he is as an individual, as an authentic person. All right, let's keep watching a little bit more.
Okay.
It ain't nothing you can do for me to stop beating on you. I'm going to make your face beat up my fist.
Possibly one of the dumbest lines I've ever heard in my entire life watching the sport. I'm going to make your face beat up my fist. Okay, but let's keep going.
Darren, can I ask, just before you jumped on, I don't know if you heard it, he said that Deji, who is the younger brother of KSI, amateur boxer at best, he said that he's a better boxer than you. Did you hear that? Regardless, that is what he said. Your response to that statement?
Okay, we're going to fight next week. Like, it's nothing to say.
That's it. That's all I wanted to show. We could go on. It's kind of the same deal as we go further and further with this interview. It's the same thing. I don't need to show much more, but you guys get the idea. You guys get the gist of it. Let's go, Darren Till. This is an authentic fighter, somebody that there's a reason why he's got a fan base. There's a reason why people love him. It's because Darren Till is Darren Till. He's himself through and through. Plus, he's a great fighter, exciting fighter, awesome fighter. So let's see what goes down. You guys check it out on DAZN, January 18th, same night as UFC 311. I don't know the time zones or what's going on there. I think it's in the UK, so I imagine it's on earlier in the day. But either way, at some point, sign up, check it out. I know I will be, and I'm rooting for Darren Till all the way. Let me know if you guys agree with me in the comments. Love to hear your thoughts. Are you guys also fans of Darren Till? Do you want to see him smoke Anthony Taylor like I do? And again, these guys always, well, I guess Anthony Taylor's kind of not really, he's kind of an MMA fighter, but it always seems as though they pull the MMA guys, our guys, into their sport. Let's see one day if they're willing to go the other way around. If Anthony Taylor wants to talk all this stuff, let's see if he's willing to fight Darren Till one day in mixed martial arts, or at a minimum, kickboxing. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining. Click that like button if you did like this video. Make sure to click subscribe if you want to see more from the 10-7 MMA show. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take it easy.